Hello, everyone, and welcome to Monday Sparkle Up. And this is week 2 of our very special series on creating positive personal change in your life. So, this week we're going to discuss how intention meets action and marry them together beautifully. So, I've created an astounding outline for you, and it's just below this video in the description box. So, please click on that link. It'll take you right to a page that you can easily print and then begin to assimilate these steps into your everyday life because you're really going to like this. And I'm going to work to keep this video a little short, but we'll see. No promises. You know I get so excited. So, intention meets action. And intention is a guiding principle for how we want to be, live, and show up in this world. So it's different than a goal in that a goal is maybe a physical action step, and an intention is a state of being. So you're endeavoring toward this state of being in an energetic way. So the first step of finding intention and meeting it with action is to set your intention, of course. And so you want to come from a place of clarity, choose the right time, which actually we'll discuss, but create from a sense of possibility. This is a really important first step. So it's easy to create an intention around something that you don't have and create from that space. I intend to feel abundant. But if you're feeling a ton of lack, that intention is actually not even going to serve you. So center and ground for just a second and come from a place of possibility and eager anticipation. I mean, even hopeful expectation, any of these positive states of expectancy are really powerful, and it will change the way your intention works in your life. So this is a very important step to get right out front. Just get whipped up about what's possible. You're sort of staking your claim in this day. You're saying, this is what I am going to experience and create in this day. So find a spirit of positive expectation before you set your intention. The other thing is set it at a pertinent time. So choose your time slot as to when you're going to set your intention. A perfect time is as soon as you wake up. In fact, before you even get out of bed. If you can just get whipped up in appreciation for the day ahead, anything could happen after all, and set your intention from there. That's a perfect time. Some people like to use bedtime or, really any time that feels good to you. Try a few things on, but I really think the morning is a powerful, powerful time to set your intention. And just remember to move from a feeling. You want a sumptuous yes as you consider your intention, and as you land on one that's right for you. You want it to feel like your favorite sweater or your favorite song or your favorite person. Use one of those as anchor points of like that feeling of like, yes, when you see your perfect favorite sweater and you're like, yes, that's how this intention should feel. So move through a few ideas until you get to that space. And then once you have that full on resonance, set and commit and let your intention drop in to your heart. Like this is, and just let that resonance sort of ripple through you for a second. And then the work becomes embodying the intention throughout the day. So honoring it, maybe even think of it as protecting a sacred garden, really keeping that close with you. So there are a few things you can do. Set a timer just to remind you to kick that thought into your brain. Secondly, though, I do want to make a note that it is the perfect filter through which to make decisions. So as you are, the more awareness you give it, the more it'll just naturally come up for you. But write your intention down, stick it around so you'll see it, and work to get to a place where as you make decisions in your day, you stop yourself really quick, pause. I'm talking 5 or 10 seconds, and just run it through the filter of, will this support my intention for today? And it's so powerful. And even if you say yes, or even if you say no, the answer is irrelevant. The awareness is so key, though. So beautiful. So once you've taken these steps, then you have to let your intention go and let it be touched by the magnificence and magic of the universe. So come from a place of non-judgment as you remember your intention throughout the day. Don't chastise yourself for not being in it. Celebrate your awareness and think of this process as one of self-love and refinement. You're really at this state sort of like polishing the jewel, so to speak. And you just want to continue to offer yourself resonance and excitement and validation around your efforts, and validate yourself for being aware and radiant and exquisite and magnificent and uniquely you. And just let the universe handle the details. You've created the energetic space and you've made a decision. That's really all you need to do. And let me tell you why. There are two things working in your favor. One is called the reticular activating system. And this is a system within the brain that allows for recall. And once you set your sights on something, not exactly recall, more like calibration with what's in your environment. So let me explain that. Your reticular activating system, once you set your sights on a goal, that stays in your brain and waits for matches it can find within your environment to show you more of that, so to speak. So there's a ton of research on it. Look into it, or you can just take my word for it, that your brain is a seeking mechanism. It's like a computer system, and as you give it a goal, it's going to create more and more evidence to support that. Reticular activating system. What a nerd. Second thing is law of attraction is working on your behalf. So this is maybe within or maybe not within your belief system, but I completely subscribe and have experienced the law of attraction at work in my life. So as I give something more airtime within my brain, I notice more of it coming up. And so that's all I'll say about that. Those two things really support your intention and help it to create amazing change in your life. So for my final thoughts on action meeting intention, I just want to leave you with this thought on resonance. So let your thoughts be the tool through which you choose your intention over and over and over again, because that's the work, is finding yourself out of alignment and saying, that's okay, I caught myself, that's great, so what am I going to do now? And that's the important thing. And so once that moment of awareness happens, celebrate it for just a second, and then get right to the work of saying, what am I going to choose instead that supports my intention? And that's really all it takes. And it's so quick. It's quick little moment by moment decisions and second by second support of the intention that really creates momentum and momentous change within your life. So I hope you're enjoying this video series, week number 2, Intention Meets Action. I was so pleased to be here with you in this idea, and I'm sorry, I guess I didn't go short on this video, but I did take you line by line through the outline. So if you haven't printed that, please do. You've already invested more time watching this video than you'll need to in any one given point throughout this process of intention and action. So partner all these concepts with the awareness that you created in step 1, finding what you'd like to facilitate positive change around, and let this carry you forward. We're in week 2, so if you can smash it this week, you will really start to see some positive changes, and I'm so pleased to be here with you for this journey. So grab the outline, let me know how it's going. I want to hear from someone, heaven's sakes. And know that also at the bottom of the outline you'll see some intention starting ideas. It's a tiny list. There's a ton of resources out there if you start to look up intention, and this will be fun. Let this be fun, and I'll see you back here next week. I absolutely cannot wait for the next installment. Have a sweet, sweet week. Bye for now.